everyone, my name is Bree and welcome to Yarns at Work. Hi guys. I missed you. Last week I was totally absent. No live streams, no tutorials for, more than a month now. Well, it's just really busy and I'm occupied particularly last week, so I wasn't able to do the live stream. But now I had 2 days suspension of classes, so I have no work due to a typhoon. Hi Babs, hello and welcome. I'm back after a week of absence. So for today's live stream, I'm planning to make some hearts. Well, Valentine's season is here, so I'm planning to sell some stuffs. And so I'm going to make two types of hearts. One is a pattern that I'm going to upload tomorrow as a tutorial, and another one is a pattern from Hooked by Robin. If you know the channel, I love her patterns. It's really easy to follow. So these projects are really just super easy. So for Babs who are watching right now, hi. I hope that you could you do crochet, right? And since it's Valentine's, well, flowers are so, it's never outdated, but for me, it's already too common for crocheters and other crafters to make flowers. And so I wanted to be quite different by making just hearts for this year's Valentine's. I'm not doing any flowers for now, unless there's a request or a need to order. So I'll do it. This pink yarn, by the way, it's already, you know, um, like a year or 2 years old. I just found this on my stash of yarns. It's really old. This is really old. And I think it's about time to use this. That's why, yeah. So what I'm doing first is a bag charm, so you could hang it on your bags, especially on tote bags. Okay, so without any further ado, let's start. So first, I'm going to make a magic circle. And guys, sorry for the nails. Okay, I just had lunch and we had like grilled fish for lunch. That's why the grilling choo are residues and stuff are still stuck on my nails, the black stuff when you grill fish or meat. So pardon me on that. Yes, and I'm so happy that my stash, like my old yarns, I am gradually taking them out. I wanted to empty everything, like use all my old yarns, because it's just so sad if I won't use them at all. So I stopped purchasing new yarns, and I'm focused on using my old yarns for now. And thus I found this pink 8-ply milk cotton yarn, the pink and a brown one. And I'm so happy that I was able to to find something. Of course we could find something to create with all these yarns. Like there's a lot of patterns on YouTube to choose from. So after the magic circle, I just made 2 chains, and then next is 3 treble crochet stitches. This is US terms, okay? And then 4 double crochet stitches. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I really miss doing live streams, you know, Babs. It's just that last week there's a sudden occasion that I had to attend to. That's why I wasn't able to do anything. And it's like I really feel so empty not doing a live stream or a tutorial for a week. It's, yeah. Okay, so this is quite the half already of the heart. So after 4 double crochet stitches, let's make 1 treble to seal off you know, the half of the heart. So now let's mirror the pattern starting from the 4 double crochets that we did earlier on the first half. 3 and 4, and then go back to making 3 treble crochet stitches. Okay, that's 1, 2, and 3. That's why I love center pulls than side, because the yarn gets, you know, really moving when you do it, when you crochet. And then after the 3 treble crochets, just make 2 chains, and then insert your hook on the magic circle and seal it with a slip stitch. Hi, Antonio. Really? I'm fast? Thank you. Okay, so I wanted to... Okay, before I close the magic circle, let's just make a chain first. And then find that first 2 chains that we did earlier and insert our hook there and make a single crochet stitch. Okay, and then I'm going to close the magic circle and pull it as tight as I can. Alright, so that would be the first you know, row of the heart. So we're going to proceed to the second and last row. Okay, so we started with a chain and 1 single crochet stitch, the first 2 chains that we did earlier in the first row. So let's proceed to the first treble crochet stitch that we did earlier and make 3 double 3 double crochet stitches. That's 1, 2, and 3. Hi, Zizzy. Ooh. I can't read your name properly. What's your name, by the way? But hi. Okay, so that's 3 double crochet stitches on 1 loop. Okay, and on the next, we'll repeat it. 3 half double crochet stitches. Okay, and then on the next 3 loops, we're going to make just 1 double crochet stitch in each of these loops. Okay, and then on the next one, we'll do an increase, meaning 2 double crochet stitches in 1 loop. Thank you so much for the reaction. I love it. I love the hearts coming. Okay, so that's almost a 1/2 of the heart. So we're now on the center. So for this one, we're going to make a different stitch called an extended double crochet stitch. So to make an extended double crochet stitch, just yarn over once, insert your hook on that loop there, yarn over, pull through once to make 3 loops on the hook. So instead of doing 2 loops as per the usual double crochet stitch, we're going to do yarn over and pull through once, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over, pull all of the loops remaining. So that's the extended double crochet stitch. Next, on the same loop, we're going to make a treble stitch. Okay, so this is halfway through the heart, and then we're going to mirror the patterns again, starting with the extended double crochet stitch. Okay, on the same loop, all right, and then 1 double crochet stitch on the next 3 loops. 1, 2, 3. So that's 1, 2, 3. And then I always get confused on this part because I really did follow the instructions, but whenever I reach this particular part of the heart, I always end up with, excess loops. I don't know why. So in here, I'm supposed to make 3 double crochet stitches in each of the loops. It's supposed to have just 2 loops left, but I don't know why. I already did it, but there's still 1 loop left. So what I do is just skip it and then proceed on. See, I don't know why it's happening. I'm so confused. Maybe, okay, just maybe, I think I did not skip 1 stitch before. I think I should have skipped this stitch and started here. So let's see. But it's really obvious this is the first, loop to work on, right? I followed Robin's instruction, but I don't know why I keep on struggling on that particular part. Like, should I just make 2 treble crochet stitches here? Yeah, if I do that instead of 3 and just add 2 chains here to end the first row. Okay, and then let's start the second row. 1 chain, a single crochet stitch, and then 3 double crochet stitch, another 3 double crochet stitch, 3 double crochet stitches separated. Sorry for the background noise. Increase, extended, treble, extended, increase, 3 half double crochet stitches, 3 on one loop, another 3 on one loop, and then single crochet stitch and close the round with a slip stitch. Alright, lock it with a chain and cut. Okay, so that's one heart done. To make a brown one, okay, same pattern. So instead of doing 3 treble crochet stitches, I switched to just 2. Okay, so let's pull and close that magic circle. Alright, so the second part is done. So now I'm going to attach them together with the pink heart facing me. Okay, so let's detach the hook to the brown heart and set it up. Okay, so I'm going to stack them together like that. Insert my hook on the very first loop on this part. Same as on this part. Okay, get that existing loop right there and pull it first here and then here. Okay, like that. And it's not considered as chain what I did, but maybe I can make one chain and then insert my hook on the loop there all through the loop right here and make a slip stitch, one chain. Okay, so let's proceed to the next loop all through here, make a slip stitch and one chain and just repeat this step all throughout the side of the heart. So when I do slip stitching, I make it extra tight, but when I do the slip stitch, or I mean the single the chain, I lose my tension. So this one is tight and the chain is loose, and thus it have this, you know, this like zigzag effect. I don't know, it's cute, it's just cute visually. Alright, and just before ultimately sealing off the heart, let's put in some fiberfill. Okay, let me get my fiberfill first on this stuffed toy that I bought on a thrift shop. I just, you know, recycled it because it's much cheaper than buying a new pack of fiber fill. Okay, so just insert as you like it. The amount of the fiber fill, I'd suggest you. Oh, sorry. It's just that I forgot to tell you that my phone stand is already reached its limit. I just did a DIY so that it will still stand. Okay, so as I was saying, not too much, but not too thin. Just, the right amount. Okay, I think okay, let's add some more. Okay, I think this is good enough. So let's now continue. Okay, so for tomorrow's official live stream, since it's a random one, it's either I'm going to do something on my knitting machine or I'm going to wrap some flowers. I'm still confused on what to do. Okay. So I'm about to reach the very end of this heart. Okay, so one last loop there, and on the other side, slip stitch. This might be tricky. Okay, so yeah, and now let's make 25 chains. 1, 2, 8, 9, 15, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 chains. And then insert the hook on the same part or maybe on the other part. It depends on you. Just make another slip stitch all the way through the chain. This is really quite a tricky and hard part, but yeah, it's worth it. Add one chain and cut an excess yarn to sew. Okay, pull it and let's seal or secure the tip. Whoa. Hi Lila. Okay, I'm using a milk cotton yarn, 8 plies. Okay, so this is how thick it is. So it has 8 plies. Yeah. I also have a pink one. Yeah, milk cotton, 8 ply. That's those are the words that you need to search for you to find this type of yarn. Daming sinasabi. Okay, just secure the tip and then it's done. Ta-da! You're welcome, Lila. Ah, I love it. I love the size actually. Um, I love how it's quite big. Look at this heart on my hands. See? It's cute. It's cute. Super cute. I love it. And okay, so we're done with the first heart. Now we are going to make the lavender heart, which is I'm about to upload the tutorial tomorrow. So it's really just so easy as well. I only made a variation of 2 colors. Yeah. So that's what I am going to do next and last. So I'm going to use orange and white this time. And that I already started it earlier. Okay, so let's just set this aside for now. Okay. So what I started is a chainless double crochet foundation, double crochet stick. I'm sorry. Okay, let me correct that. Chainless foundation double crochet stitch. I don't know if the arrangement of the term was right. It's simply double crochet stitch 1 row but without doing any chains first. So it's like a shortcut. And I am doing like 120 stitches. I forgot my markers. Okay, so this is how I start my rows. I'm not doing chains anymore. I don't know if this is faster than doing chains, but what I love about doing a chainless foundation stitches is that the number of stitches is controllable. I mean, when you start with chains and you set it up like 100 plus 3, like it's already set to be that way. But if ever or in case you need to add more, if you do the chains, it's like you need to, restart it back again and frog it. Unlike this one, okay, assuming that this is already 100 and I think it's still not enough, I can just add new double crochet stitches without frogging anything. So that's what I love about doing this one. And once you get the hang of it, it's really smooth to do. Okay, so I really need my markers because I'm too lazy to remember the count. These are my markers. I don't use those stitch markers, the usual stitch markers that they do. I use these bobby pins because I love to use them. It's super tight. Okay, so let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Because I always forget my stitches count, especially when I'm talking or I'm not focused enough. That's why I'm leaving a marker every 20 stitches. And I hate that I started with white. I was supposed to start with the orange, but okay, I won't do it again. Or I won't switch anymore. Okay, let's count. It's already 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Perfect! I'm so perfect. Wow. I'm joking. Okay. So it's already 40 stitches. So again, we're going to make a base of 100 to 120 stitches. So if you're doing or if you're starting with the classic chains, you need to make 103 to 123 stitches, chains, and then start your double crochet stitch on the third chain from the hook to achieve 100 or 120 stitches. Meanwhile, I am skipping the chains part and directly doing the double crochet stitch. Okay, so let's count if it already reached 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 18, 19, 20. So let's put our next marker here. Thank you so much for the reaction, guys. No matter how boring my live stream is, you guys still, you know, cease to exist and watch my boring videos. I'm really just so thankful despite my absence last week. That's really on me. I'm so sorry. But as much as possible, I don't want like any distractions, especially when I do my live streams. Like, I have so much to offer, guys. So if you are new to the channel and so far you love my videos and you haven't subscribed to me yet, please consider subscribing to the channel and let me show you my other talents. What? My other skills, especially on the crafty side. Yes, I'd love to try new things and share it with you. So yeah, I'm still searching for some new stuffs to do. That's definitely a good time killer if you're bored. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 19, 20. So I already made like 2, 4, 6, 8, 80 already. So this is road to 100. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20. So I already made 100 stitches, so I'm going to just add 10, not 20, 10 only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so this is 110 base stitches. So I already made a row of double crochet stitch without doing any chains at first. Okay, so let's proceed to the second row, which is make 6 chains. For starters, turn, yarn over, and insert your hook only on the front loop, like in the middle of those 2 loops there. No, not yarn over, because we're doing just slip stitches. And then another slip stitch on the next. Make 6, 5, 6, slip stitch, and another slip stitch on the next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, slip stitch on the same loop, and slip stitch on the next loop. 6 chains, slip stitch on the same loop, and slip stitch on the next loop. So it's basically just it. Just repeat the same process over and over again until the end of this row. So this is quite a long and boring process, ladies and gentlemen, so I really hope you bear it with me until the end of this craft, of this project. I promise it will be an awesome outcome. If you stayed with me earlier, I already showed you what I'll do. Okay, this is, a lavender pattern actually, but it's in 2 colors, 3, 6, and thus I am inserting my hook on the front loops only. There. Okay, so I already reached my 20th stitch. I still have a really long way to go on this one, so please bear with me, guys. I, it's training, especially on my shoulders. It's just that I can't lean my arms on my table right now because I'm afraid it will get, or the table will get, wobbly, and it will affect my phone stand. My phone stand is broken, utterly broken, and just a slight, movement can make it, drop entirely. It just, it's just barely, I'm holding on, standing. That's why I'm afraid to bump in my hand, my arm, or my hook on the phone and on the stand, because just one, tap and it will really, fall. Okay, so we're almost at the end of this row. Just a few more. Let me rest for a bit. Okay. Okay, finally I reached the end of the row, so let's end it with a slip stitch plus a chain. Cut excess yarn. Okay, so the second row, first color is done. Now let's go back. Yeah, this is the last part, and then we're going back where we started on the second row. Get that second color of yarn and insert the hook on the back loops that we did not include earlier. Okay, so it's just really easy to find. Make 6, slip stitch. Okay, slip stitch on the next loop. 6 stitches. Okay, just repeat the process again all throughout this row. So this will be another super long, boring process. And I'm feeling kind of dizzy, sleepy. Okay, so this is how you achieve the two colors lavender pattern. So for those who just visited the live stream now and interested to know the pattern for this lavender lace, I really hope you could join and subscribe to my channel and check out my tutorial there on how to make this. Actually, I already did this pattern because I need to give grandpa, or 5, 6, a present last year. That was a Christmas ornament. So I did this pattern, lavender lace in green, because green is the Christmas color, of course. I did a live stream on that actually. I hope you could check it out as well, especially if you're watching just the replay now. So it basically has the same pattern as this one. Oops. Okay, so just look at that. But I know I still have a really long way to go. And I can't stay for much longer. I think I'm out on the next 38 minutes. 28. I know, 38 minutes. If ever I can't finish this one on time, you can just watch my tutorial on this lavender heart. I'll be uploading tomorrow night. So I really hope you could you could take some time on watching that tutorial. It's really super easy to make. paano? What? Whoa. Let's do it again. So at least we're already quite halfway through this second row. To be honest, I'm already really sleepy. Haven't took a nap so far. Like I wanted to, but if I'm already in my bed, my mind is so awake. But now that I'm doing something, I feel sleepy. Why is that? gosh. Ha! I'm quite there. I'm halfway through. And 16 minutes left before I end this day's live stream. Like, I was supposed to take a nap earlier, but because I'm quite busy editing my video for tomorrow, editing some pics for what I'm about to say, and editing some more pics for my other products. It's really been hectic. I am doing my best to make most out of my 2 days suspension. I mean, I have no work because classes are suspended because of a typhoon, but it's an epic fail because the sun is so up. It's no sign of typhoon at all. The typhoon is legit. It's just that our area is not really that affected. So it's quite a wrong call for the local government unit to announce the suspension of classes today, but it's really an advantage for me because I was able to do a live stream today because of it. And tomorrow will be my regular live stream series. I don't know if should I make bouquets or should I make my baby milestone immediately because I already have the yarns, this orange one included. So I don't know. I think I'll be doing the machine thingy for that because I already figured out that my viewers aren't that interested if I do the classic crochet. So I really have to do something new, something more, something fresh to, to show to you, my dear viewers, and not just the classic crochet. Unless if I am about to do something nice. Yeah, I'm only 3 minutes apart from ending the live stream. First I would like to do my best to make it on time. Aww. Okay, so maybe I'll just, finish this up behind the camera and attach this to the ring, to the wire tomorrow for a bit, and then maybe make some bouquets for tomorrow's live stream. So if you wanted to see me again on live and you still haven't subscribed to the channel, please do that. It will really be a great help for me, especially your reactions, your views, and your time. that would be an honor for me already. So yeah, I really hope so. And I really wanted to do more stops and make patterns out of it. Like I already have 3 requests for um, the flag bandanas. 3 countries are requesting me already to make their flags as bandanas. So yeah, I really need to figure that out next. So yeah, I really hope you will stay with me on my journey into making crochet crafts. Okay, so this will be the last one. Or maybe I'll just, I'll make it up to here because it's already some, a few stitches away. And this is the last one. Alright, one chain. Let's cut it. Finally, it's done. Let's just seal off these excess yarns here. I'm just making some knots. This one as well. Alright, so it's done. The intestines are done. The intestines really. Okay. So now, okay, maybe we'll just continue the live stream and attach it to the one. Okay, so I have here the wire cord and some glue gun that I'm going to set up. Okay, let's turn it on. And while waiting for it to heat up, okay, so let's start attaching this lavender lace to the heart. Okay, so I'm leaving an excess yarn for this, like maybe I'll start with this one first. Okay, so I'm leaving with maybe an inch of excess yarn before I will start you know attaching, sticking it to the wire. Okay, so I think the glue gun's ready. Okay, that's it. So I'm filling this part with some glue gun and attach this one here again. I left some excess yarn on this part. And then let's start to roll it, wrap it around the wire. Careful not to exert too much force on the wire because it's really almost too malleable, easy to bend. So just an ample amount of force. To turn it. Okay, so we're at the other end. Let's put some glue. This part here. And OMG. Told you my stand is already broken. Okay, so this is the last sprint. Let's put some glue in this part. Just attach it there. And yeah, it's done. Look at that. I love it so much. So yeah, what the last step would be wrapping an orange yarn, preferably an orange yarn around the bare wire. Okay, so let's do it like right now. So I'm just going to take these excess yarns below, because I'm going to include it here. Okay, just start wrapping. Realize that wrapping around this almost malleable wire is hard because it's super bendable. It's not that hard. That's why I really need to be careful as well when holding the wire. Alrighty, so I'm leaving an allowance or space of a wire because I'm doing quite a different method of sealing it. I just recently found it on Facebook. Okay, so this is how they do it. First, we need to cut enough yarn length. Okay, and then I'll just show you how to do it because it's quite confusing for me to to describe it. You just need to put the tip part in here and make sure you turn it and seal this part with the tip. So you just need to turn it over and over again like that. Oh, I'm lost. Okay, so just, okay, I'll just turn it like this. It's quite hard since I'm using my left hand. I'm more comfortable with using my right hand, even if I'm a lefty. But yeah, it's just that I'm turning the heart here. That's why it's still turning and turning. Okay. Turn it as far as you can. And when you reach the end, okay, just hold it and pull this excess yarn here down. Pull it down. Okay, you can see that it's sealing like that. So yeah, like that. So now it's sealed, and then you just need to cut the excess yarn off. And yeah, that's a neat seal. Although there's an excess wire left, it's fine. So yeah, it's done. We're done, ladies and gentlemen. To those who stayed with the boring life, I'm so happy that you stayed. Thank you so much, guys. So these are the hearts that we made for today's live stream. A padded bag charm and a heart. I don't know what do you call this one, but I'm planning on making this into a bouquet. Yeah, so this is an ideal gift for Valentine's Day. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed the live stream, guys. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. Bye.